previously on Gearz.
Okay, time to talk Formula One. Of course, always brought to us compliments of Pirelli and Tiger Wheel and Tyre. You stand a chance to win a trip to any 2014 Formula One Grand Prix with Pirelli and Tiger Wheel and Tyre. All you have to do is go and visit twt.to. All right, let's look at the world of Formula One. The big news that has just broken about an hour ago or an hour and a half ago. Ross Brawn is to leave Mercedes at the end of the current Formula One season as a team principal. It seems that he was offered a position to stay at the Mercedes team, but in a slightly lesser role. And I don't think that would have been too favorable for someone like Ross Brawn. So his job will be taken over by Paddy Lowe as well as Toto Wolff. Just to let you know, I met Paddy Lowe in Hungary earlier this year. Hell of a nice guy. He really, really is a nice guy. But I don't know if he has the same kind of aura that a person like Ross Brawn has. There's no news as to where Ross Brawn will be going or whether or not he will continue in Formula One. But at this stage, Ross Brawn is leaving the Mercedes team at the end of this season. Other news that is coming, Lotus boss Eric Boullier has apologized for the radio exchange between Kimi Raikkonen and Alain Permain during the Indian Grand Prix. For those who saw the race, towards the end of the race, Kimi Raikkonen was really struggling on his tyres. Grosjean was so much faster, but he was getting a bit of pressure from Felipe Massa, and Kimi Raikkonen basically just got in the way of Grosjean. Grosjean nearly took them both out. And Alain Permain said to Raikkonen, "Move out of the fucking way." And then Raikkonen went, "Don't shout at me," which is quite funny. More on the Lotus team, and this is where it gets a little bit complicated, and these guys have got to be careful of what they're doing. We all know Grosjean is going to stay at the Lotus team, but Lotus do need some extra money. Now, Jenny Capital, okay, which bought the Lotus team, are now in negotiations with Quantum, the Quantum deal, and we're just waiting for this deal to come off. Now, if the deal comes off, you've got to believe, then that's okay. Hülkenberg will go and join the team, and there's no problem with that whatsoever. I think Eric Boullier at Lotus, his ideal lineup is Hülkenberg and Grosjean. But the Quantum deal has not been done yet. So Lotus now are looking for somebody who can bring money. Who's the man who can bring money? Pastor Maldonado comes with $20 million from his backers PDVSA. So the guys are sitting there and going, Nico Hülkenberg, by far better than Pastor Maldonado in my opinion, even though he hasn't won a race, but in my opinion, by far better driver than Maldonado. Maldonado could get the seat. Why? Because he's just got more cash. See, I don't like that. I really don't like that
either.
I really don't like that. So I'm really just hoping that they get this deal sorted out and announce it sooner than later. Hülkenberg and Grosjean at Lotus. That would be good. Red Bull team principal Christian Horner says Sebastian Vettel is continually raising the bar for his rival drivers in Formula One after the 26-year-old took his fourth Drivers' Championship last Sunday. Vettel cruised to the championship, and Horner came out said, "I think Sebastian has grown this year the way he's driven. It's been his best ever year. He's raised the bar continually, and the exciting thing about him is that he's only 26. He's only done 117 Grand Prix. He's won 36 of them now, and he's a four-time world champion. He doesn't win by mistake, and he hasn't achieved these results by accident. He's achieved them by having an enormous amount of natural ability, an enormous amount of commitment, a fantastic work ethic, looking at his own performances and critics himself, and he encourages and inspires people around him." Wow. Good news. More from Red Bull. Adrian Newey admits that he's unsure whether Red Bull can continue its dominance of Formula One beyond 2013. I think he's just trying to saying that just so that the other teams get some kind of motivation. But he came out and said, we might, but you don't know. That's the thing about rule changes, isn't it? We've had occasions when we have managed to do that, but we've got big aerodynamic changes, not as big as 2009, but still very significant. And then we've obviously got the engine package, which from our side is a very complicated package to install. He said from Renault's side, what is not all clear at the moment is whether one of the three manufacturers will have a significant benefit over the others, and I think reliability is going to be a big issue at the start of next season as well. There we go. That's a look at our world of Formula One this afternoon. Don't forget the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix this weekend. And let's just hope the guys go out there and race and just have a lot of fun, Daisy, because, the championship's over.
How many races are left this year?
3 to go.
Okay.
We've got Abu Dhabi, United States, and Brazil. Yeah, no, it's funny. There we go. Our Formula One report, as always, brought to us compliments of Pirelli and Tiger Wheel and Tyre. You can stand a chance to win a trip to any 2014 Formula One Grand Prix. All you have to do is go and visit twt.to.
Win a trip for two to any 2014 Formula One Grand Prix of your choice. Plus, you can double your chances when you buy any 2 or more Pirelli tyres. Get to your nearest Tiger Wheel and Tyre to enter. Only at
weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m. Central African Time.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Gearz with Sasha Martinengo on bulls.co.za.